let's record. So welcome everyone. This is Heather Pick with Tokara. I'm the National Sales Development Director. We're going to speak quickly tonight on our Fast Start program and our sponsor checklist. I want to welcome everyone that is a new representative with our company. It's an exciting time for Tokara. We have a lot of great things happening and of course wonderful jewelry and an amazing opportunity for those of you that have joined. Quickly, if you don't know much about our company, we are a 0.925 solid sterling silver jewelry company with a stainless steel line. Our jewelry is all handcrafted and we have a lifetime warranty on our product. We always have new product coming out, which is very exciting. We are new to the United States, but 9 years strong in Canada. And we launched into the United States hard last summer. We had about 250 representatives at that time, and we're about a little over 600 representatives across the entire United States. So as you can tell, we are a ground floor grassroots opportunity. So if you know of anyone that would love to join you on this journey, please talk to them about it, have them reach out to me. I will talk to them for you. But there is so much opportunity to share this amazing product and this amazing company. 90% of our catalog is under $100. 50% of our catalog is under $50. So very, very affordable, but very high quality. I will tell you quickly that our owner and founder, Marcus Randall, he's been in the business 39 years and he has a fine wholesale jewelry company that he has been running for that entire time. He has been on QVC, HSN. He supplies jewelry stores all over the world, including Helzberg's and Zales and Jared's and all these wonderful jewelry companies. And he got into the direct sales industry about 9 years ago because he was supplying Avon with their sterling silver jewelry that they had gone into for 25 years. And he fell in love with the direct sales industry, launched his own business, and really wanted to break into the United States and waited until he was ready. So that's where this opportunity has come for you. And we are out there to spread the word and show people this amazing line. And of course, what you can earn in the business, in free jewelry and in cash. We have a lot of opportunity. So what I want to go over for you tonight is our Fast Start program. And why do I talk about that? Because you are all new representatives or bringing on someone that's a new representative. And we want to have everyone work through the Fast Start program. And that's why I'm going to explain it to you, because this is where you're going to be able to earn a lot of free jewelry, kickstart your business, earn lots of cash, get your return investment back so you have everything paid for right up front, and that you have momentum in your business and you are able to meet new people and get more bookings going, have maybe live Facebook events. There's so much opportunity in different ways to do this business. But I will tell you, we are Party Plan, and Party Plan means that the best way to go out and represent your business is by doing live events, whether it's in someone's home, whether it's in an office, a real estate agent's office, it could be in a doctor's office, it could be in a corporate boardroom. I've done them all. You can do events and fundraisers for major corporations or for friends and family. And then of course you can do home shows, you can do events at restaurants. There's a lot of variation. And you can also do live Facebook parties, online parties, catalog parties. So you have a lot of opportunity to mix and match, but the best way you're going to get more sales and more momentum is by actually going out and doing events in person, because again, we are building rapport and we're building relationships with people. And of course with jewelry, people love to, touch it, feel it, and try it on. So depending on why you're in the business, if it's more about making money versus, just getting out to meet people, whatever it might be, your best bet is going to be in person, but you have a lot of other ways to add to the business as well. So what is your Fast Start program? Your Fast Start program is your first 60 days. Why is it so important to be in this program in your first 60 days? The reason being is we have found through industry standards that women or men who start their business and participate in the Fast Start program have more sales over time, they earn more income, they bring on more new representatives into their business and start growing a team, and they have overall longevity in the business. It's a known fact that you just end up having more sales and more customers because of this program. The program, again, it allows you to earn up to $3,600 in free jewelry. It allows you to earn lots of cash, allows you to book more events because people are now seeing your product and service and what you have to offer. And it gives you confidence in the business because maybe you're a seasoned representative, but you're switching over to a different product. Maybe you're a brand new person, never have done direct sales in the past. It's going to build your confidence and let you see how easy, simplistic, and fun it can be. So your 60 days actually starts about 10 days after you sign up. We give you a 10-day grace period. And the reason we do that is because in that 10 days, we want you to be working on several things. And in a moment, I'll go through a checklist for you of things that you can be working on. But you're going to want to pick your launch date. So if you've just gotten started, you want to pick a launch date that's going to be in the next 2 weeks. And that's where you're going to invite everyone you can think of, friends, family, neighbors, coworkers, bunco group, church friends, whoever you might know, and do it in a way where you're not prejudging. You just know that you're going to invite everybody. It's a girls' night out. Have some munchies out, have some wine if you're a wine drinker, have some iced teas, coffee, whatever it is that you think is best for you and your friends, and get the girls together, throw the jewelry out on a table, and just have fun with it. That's really what this is about. It's very casual, fun, and it's girlfriend time, and that's what it's really about. So in your first 60 days, you want to book your launch, and then you also want to book 5 additional shows, and we call that Launch Plus 5. This is how you're really going to kick your business off. So at your launch show, because you know all these great people, these are the people that you're going to be asking, hey, what do you think of the jewelry? Would you like to earn some free? And I'd love for you to help me out by hosting for me, and I'd love to gift you with free jewelry for doing that. And in return, you're helping them help their friends earn free jewelry or purchase things and avoid malls and traffic and everything else that goes with our busy life schedules that we can't get out and do what we need to do. So how do you earn this jewelry? Basically, with your launch and your parties that you're booking for yourself, you're going to try to do shows, and each time you put in $800 in retail sales in your first 60 days, you're going to earn a $300 jewelry coupon, okay? So why do we pick $800 increments? $800 is an average girls' night out or day out with Takara. So we have one of the highest party averages in the industry, and so on average, you're selling about $800, and you earn $300 in free jewelry. And it's cumulative. So you hit your first 8, then you go to 1,600, you get another 300. Then you go to 2,400, you get another 300. And as you can see, it goes on up. When you hit the 4,000 mark, they give you 400. And again, at 4,800, they give you 400. So that's 2,000 right there for doing basically 6 shows in your first 60 days. Now, the other thing you can do is, as I mentioned, if you know of someone that may want to do this business with you, and it's always fun to do it with a friend, I would talk to someone, whether it's your sister, your mom, your cousin, a coworker. Let them know what you're doing, that you're thinking it's going to be a lot of fun, and would they like to do this with you. And for every person that you bring into the business in that 60 days, you earn a $400 free jewelry coupon, which is nice because these free jewelry coupons are helping you add jewelry to your table. And of course, the more you have on the table, then the more that you're going to be able to share, and it helps your sales. So that's the whole premise of how to get your free jewelry coupons. Now, there's a couple of rewards in there as well, besides the free jewelry, besides earning cash as a representative. In your first 30 days, if you do $1,200 in personal sales, it's basically a party and a half, and you bring on 1 new consultant in that time period, then you're going to earn our Fast Start recognition pin. And as you can see, there's a picture of it. It's got our Dyami diamond stones in there. If you haven't heard about our Dyami diamond stones, that's something that the person that invited you to this call can explain to you and go over the different stones we have and the type of jewelry and the metals that we use as well. And then another way that you can get recognition is achieve $4,800 in personal sales in your first 60 days and welcome on 4 new consultants during that time period. And you will also receive our Fast Start Excellence Award plaque. You'll have recognition at our national conference. You will also get the pin, and then of course all the jewelry coupon awards as well. So there's different benefits depending on what level that you're going to want to choose from. So what we try to have you do is basically make a commitment to yourself and then to your upline sponsor, the person that brought you into this business, as to when your launch date is. So I want you to get that picked out right away. And then your other booking dates, get those on the calendar. And then I want you to look at the schedule that I showed you up here and decide how much free jewelry do I want to earn in my first 60 days. Do I want to just earn one $300 coupon, or do I want to earn 3 or 4 of them? When you make a commitment to something, you'll then be able to make a plan and draw out a map for yourself with your sponsor as to how you're going to get where you want to go. And it just allows you to have more success. So by the time we're done with this call, I think it would be the best thing to do would be make sure you have a launch date picked out and pick out 5 top people that you're going to reach out to tomorrow or maybe the next day that you're going to call, let them know what you're doing, and find out if they would help you out by hosting an event for you, okay? And then you're going to be planning your launch party, which your sponsor will definitely be guiding you through and helping you with. I also want you to know that you may be getting you should be getting a call from our corporate office from a lady named Elaine, and she is our onboarding specialist. So she is there to basically assist your upline sponsor with any questions you might have. Your upline sponsor may explain a lot of different informational pieces to you, but maybe something might have gotten forgotten, or maybe you just need some more clarification. Elaine tries to reach out to everyone, do a quick 5-10 minute call, ask how you're doing, is there anything else you need, give you some reminders on some points, and then off you go. So you're always going to know that we're going to be there supporting you if you can't get a hold of your sponsor. Sometimes they're out doing parties and they've got their life going as well, and you may have a quick question or answer you might need handled. You can get a hold of us and we're going to be there for you because you're in business for yourself but not by yourself. So we definitely like to let you know that. So this is our Fast Start program, and as we get toward the end of this fairly soon, I will go ahead and throw out some question and answers. So if there was something in here that I was speaking about and you have a question on, just go ahead and make a quick note of it, and then I'll throw out that Q&A time, and you can, throw out an answer whether you want to write it on the chat or you actually want to, speak up and ask the question yourself. That's great too. Now another thing I'm going to go ahead and go over for you, and I may have to find it here again since everything was kind of a mix-up. So let me go over in here and I will find it for us because we want to look at our sponsored checklist. I had all these up, see, and with the mix-up, got a little bit messed up. So let's see what we've got here. I know we have it, so here we go. All right, so in our new sponsor checklist, this is something we have in the back office. This is something that as you get going and you may sponsor someone into the business, as we were talking about, you'll have a checklist that you can go through and have different contact times with the person that you're sponsoring. And again, your upline sponsor will be going through some of these things with you. And so basically you're going to get a care contact where they're going to be checking with you to find out if you got your welcome email from the home office. The home office will be emailing you. They'll be giving you your sign-on information, your website information, so that you're ready to roll and you can start giving that information out to friends and family. They're going to have you talk about scheduling a couple of observation shows, which is like going and shadowing your sponsor if you can. If not, we'll see if we can find somebody that's close to you that you can go and watch a show. And there are also videos in the back office that you can go through. There's modules that will explain how a starter show can look, what you need to be doing at that show. So there's different things available for that. They're going to review your monthly specials, what our hostess specials are and our guest specials, and we always have a consultant special. Every single month that changes, but we always have great specials going on. One of the things we do every single month is when guests come to your show, if they spend $85 or more, there are a list of items that they can choose from that are 50% off, and they can choose 2 of them. So a lot of times guests love that because they may be looking for an additional gift for someone, and when they know they can look at this list and get it for 50% off, it's a win-win for them, and it also bumps up the sale for the hostess, and then the hostess earns more free jewelry. So your sponsor will be helping you with your grand open and your starter show date, as I explained. We'll be talking to you about qualifying for your Fast Start PIN that I showed you the picture of, and then any monthly meetings that'll be coming up, whether it's an online meeting or a actual meeting that you can go to in person. We'll let you know what's going on in the area. And then you'll also have, challenges that they will give you. Second call is they're going to ask you, how do you feel about your kit? Your kit arrives, you get to go through everything. How are you doing getting it organized? Then they're going to talk to you about your list of people that you're going to be reaching out to for your launch party. And we call it a Frankie list. And basically what that is, it's friends, relatives, associates, neighbors, kids' moms, kids' friends, just to kind of give you an idea of maybe the different circles of influences in your life that you can actually making up a list for. They're going to talk to you about how to get your invitations out, what's the best way to do that. There is in your starter kit an item called the Perfect Start, and it's a guide, and you can kind of thumb through that, and it's also in the back office. That gives you a lot of information on different steps that you'll need to be taking as you're moving your business forward. One thing I will tell you, there is a webinar in the back office that you can get guided to, and your upline can tell you that where this is, under forms, that will show you and walk you through exactly how to put an order into the system, how to do the 50% off items, and how to do 75% off coupon items as well. So again, once you roll through that a couple of times, you're going to feel very, very comfortable. It's just something different at first, so we have that guide in the back office. They'll be talking to you about money. How do you make money? Quickly, you earn 25% commission on every single item that you personally sell yourself, so you always make commissions at your party at 25%. And during the month, when you hit $1,200 in sales, you get a 5% bonus, so you go up to 30% on all your sales. And when you hit $2,400 in sales for the month, which is basically 3 average shows, you get another 5%, so you earn up to 35% in personal sales commissions, which is nice. And then, of course, as you roll into leadership, and leadership is sponsoring people into the business, you'll be able to make additional income on that as well, and that's something your sponsor can definitely walk you through. You'll get another call that's going to be 1 to 2 days before your grand opening or your launch show, your starter show. We want to make sure that you're feeling comfortable, that you have the right setup for yourself, that you're doing reminder calls the day before or reminder texts to all your yeses and anybody you may have not heard from, just to kind of remind them about your party. And then, of course, they will do a 4th call with you to celebrate your success. What went well? What could have gone a little better? What areas do you need coaching in? You'll be reviewing the number of bookings, hopefully, that you've gotten at your show. They'll be talking to you about booking words ahead of time. And did you meet anyone that you would love to work with? Was there somebody there that was wondering what you do, and maybe they want to do it too? So that's fun. And then, of course, we'll be talking more about your Fast Start program, seeing where you're at so that you can hit the goals to earn those free jewelry coupons, which is amazing because you can store them for a while, you can use them right away. When new product comes out, you can use them toward any new product that comes out. And then your last call is going to be for your 90 days. What do you have going on in the future? What questions do you have? What kind of challenges have you seen? Are you feeling comfortable? How is the scheduling of your shows going? And just mini training topics. We'll be doing trainings on bookings, handling objections, how to hostess coach. So a lot of different areas that we'll always cover for you, and we'll always be putting out emails as to when those are going to be happening so that you can sign in or at least hear the recording that we'll put in the back office for you. So these are kind of the items that your sponsor will be running through for you, and so I just wanted to give you a quick lowdown on that. And at this point, I know we've been going for a little bit, so I want to reach out and I want to throw it out there. What kind of questions anyone may have, any thought processes or something maybe they didn't understand that I was talking about, since we're rolling through this pretty quickly. Does anybody have any questions for me? And don't be shy.
And they may have to unmute if they want to say something.
Yes, thank you. And there was.
But actually, I really like all this. It's flowing really nicely. Just wanted to say that.
Good. And again, this is, basic, quick information. And like I said, we'll be having other trainings that'll be more specific and go over certain topics that are going to be helping you. But basically what you also, I want you to understand, this is something I was thinking about earlier regarding your pay and being paid your commissions. You will put orders in everything at retail, and then every single Monday you're paid by the office. And so that's why you have your, direct deposit being set up when you sign up and get into the system, so that automatically they will deposit your pay from the week before. Any shows that you had the week before, they will go ahead and deposit that in on Monday for you, and depending on your bank, it will then hit within that day or in the next 2 days. It's always depending on the person's bank. So that's how you get paid. As you become a leader and you start getting checks for your overall team because of your mentoring and training of them, if that's the way you want to go, then you'll be paid those checks once a month on the 15th of the month. So there's like a team check you get paid, and then of course your weekly commissions that are paid. So that's really nice as well. And I was trying to think, there was one other thing I know I was going to talk about, and I'm seeing if I can schedule something here. No, I'm not seeing it. One of the things I will tell you, I mentioned the Dyami stones, so I wanted to kind of go back in that. And I see that Paula has a question, are all the prices in US dollars? So basically, all the prices are the same, Canada and the United States. They're kind of keeping them all across the same, the board the same. And the reason for that is because the conversion rate is so volatile and it goes up and down, but just not enough to make much change. It basically is like Paula is saying, it's a win-win for us because the pricing is great. And so we technically are getting Canadian pricing, but it's straight across the board for us as well. So that isn't a problem. Shipping into the United States does come from the United States every single day. The orders have gone over the border into the northeast, and they're shipped directly out of USPS, and they come tracking for everyone. So that really makes it nice because it's all through the US postal system. Let's see. Someone else says, Susan says, if a customer pays for an order by cash, when we submit their order, do we pay with our credit card and then get reimbursed? Yes, basically that's what you do. You'll get the cash or you'll get their check. They'll make the check out to you. Then you would order their items and pay for it on your credit card, and then you'll just get your commission sent back to you. And then you'll also have the cash from them or their check that you would deposit into your own account and use it to pay your credit card bill, basically is what you would do. So that was a really good question. Shipping is all $7.99, so it's a flat rate fee. Doesn't matter if you buy one item or a ton of items. So that's nice, and again, it comes with tracking. We do have a 30-day exchange return, so if someone gets something and they're not happy, then they can either call in to our customer service line or they can go to their representative, you, if you've purchased or they purchased from you at a show, and then you can go ahead and call in and give the information. They make it very easy. They usually want your order number, so if you get the packing slip with the orders, you tell people keep your packing slip. It makes it easier if they have an order number. We can look it up, but it's just easier with it. And then they will go ahead and email over a return label to that person, and then the person would just ship it back to us, and then they either reimburse them or give them an exchange. After the 30 days, then there's no, exchange. The exchange return is done. But if something comes where there's, let's say, something wrong with the product, they will take care of that because we have a lifetime warranty, and that's, a whole other side that you would explain to them, but it's very easy. So customer service is there, and they're very easy to reach, and you can email or you can call in at any time. So that makes it easy. The Dyami stones that I was going to tell you about, again, I was talking about 0.925 sterling silver with no nickel in it, and all of our silver is covered and coated in rhodium. Rhodium is a very highly expensive precious metal that only the finest jewelers across the world use that to coat their platinum, gold, and silver. So if there's any items maybe you've purchased from a jewelry store, your wedding ring, let's say, 99% they've been coated in the rhodium. Rhodium prevents dents, scratches, and tarnishing on sterling silver. And it hardens the prongs to hold stones in so that we don't have stones falling out. Not everyone uses rhodium. Why? Because it's very expensive to use and it's very labor intensive. So we are lucky because of Randall Marcus, our owner's background, and with his 39-year history in wholesale fine jewelry, he still has that company going. We have great vendors that do this for us for our Takara jewelry, so that makes us stand above the crowd. And we also have our stainless steel line that goes very nicely with our sterling silver. We have 2 large catalogs that come out per year, one in August, right after our conference, and again in January. And in between there, we have 2 smaller supplements that come out October, and then another one in April with maybe about 15 pieces to assist you in holiday shopping, and then also Mother's Day, Easter, graduation gifts. And we're constantly changing up the line, adding different pieces, adding different collections. We've got some new collections that are going to be coming out soon that is really exciting. We also have, that's exclusive to us, is the Dyami stone. And the Dyami stone is going to be the closest thing you're going to get to an actual diamond. No one else has this. It's exclusive to us. And it is actually a crystal that's grown in a laboratory that we actually produce and grow. And then we have something added to it for strength. And then we cut and facet it the exact same way they cut and facet actual diamonds. Diamonds have a hardness of 10. A Dyami is a hardness of 8.5 to 9. And so when we cut ours and facet it, we cut the tabletop about 15% larger to allow more light to come in. And so that gives us a clear clarity of a D1 and above on the diamond scale. And the beauty about our Dyami stone is that it comes clear like a regular crystal diamond, but we also have beautiful colors. So you're going to see some of the items that may look like sapphires or peridot or smoky quartz. Many times it's going to be our Dyami stone as well. But we do have those other items too. We do have turquoise and we have onyx and we'll have smoky quartz coming out. We have tiger's eye. So we have a lot of fun semi-precious stones as well. And so that's pretty much our line. Again, as I mentioned, 90% of our catalog is under $100 and 50% is under $50. And we have a very, very just amazing exclusive hostess program that it's kind of a large program, so I'm going to have your sponsor who invited you to this call tonight go over the hostess program with you. But the beauty of it is everyone that books with you, they automatically get a $75 booking credit when they book an open house with you. Plus, they get 1 item out of the catalog for 75% off right off the bat, which women love that. And they can earn up to 30% in free jewelry. And they have the opportunity to have 2 50% off items and earn several other 75% off coupons, depending on if they have 10 or more people at their show, if somebody booked another show at their show. So lots of different ways to add on to, you know, getting more and getting things at a very, very steep discount. So it's very, very easy to book when you're having shows because you can offer these amazing items within our hostess program. And again, as I mentioned, and let me see if I can quickly pop this up for you. I think this will be something fun. You can see the guest list for February. So I'm going to see if I can, there we go. Hold on. Pump this up. So here is one of our flyers that you can see, and it says enjoy the savings on these great items all month long. So if you are at a show, doing a show for someone, and someone walks up and says, I have, you know, this bracelet I'd like to get and it's $85 or more, you can then show them this and you can say you can have any one of these 2 items at 50% off. And it gives you the items, as you can see in the red, it gives the 50% off amount. So this is one of our sterling silver bracelets with Dyami stones. It's regularly $149 and now it's $74.50. So you can see the different price ranges. And so you can show them how much they can save. And so if they need a gift for someone or they just want an extra maybe little bauble for themselves, they can get something at 50% off and they can pick 2 items. So that's really a nice bonus. And then there's also host specials. So for the month of February, we have this really cool key necklace. And so I don't know if we can see that so well. Let's see if I can blow it up. You can kind of see it's long and it's got 3 keys and it's in the rose gold, regular gold, and sterling silver. And then this is the sheet that you can see, and a hostess can buy this particular key necklace, there we go, for $22. So it's a Hostess exclusive, and she's going to save $77 by hosting and getting that for $22. And then, of course, you can see the different percentages in free jewelry that you can offer. And every single host, as I mentioned, gets the $75 credit. And then these are the different percentages that she would get depending on the sales at her show. And again, you as the representative will learn to hostess coach, and that'll be a training that we will do besides your sponsor will be teaching you, so that you have the most effective, attendance at your parties, so that more people have the opportunity to shop and have fun. And then, of course, the hostess is earning the free jewelry and you're earning the cash as well. So those are some of the benefits and bonuses that we get to use with this. Again, does anybody have any other questions for me regarding anything on here? And you don't have to be shy. I'm looking to see if anybody else, let's see what Nikki says, and I apologize, I'm kind of going up. So as a consultant, when you have a constant party open for yourself, do you get your commission when you close your party totally or weekly with the individual orders? Great question. Even if you are having a party left open, and let's say it's under your name, you're the hostess, and as long as you have put the orders in for your guests and have paid for them and they've shipped out, the following Monday you will be paid on the commissions. Even if the party is left open, that's okay. You can keep that party open for months if you want and continue to let the free jewelry build up under your name, because maybe you're collecting individual orders along the way and you just keep putting them on that same show. That's fine. You're still going to be paid weekly every single time you put an order in and it gets paid for. So I hope that answers the question for you. And let's see. Paula says, can I recruit or sell, let's say, at the swap meet or local street fairs? Yes, you can do that. You can go and set up a booth at street fairs, swap meets, whatever, local situations happening. I do some events every single year. I found a few that, really work for me. And then I've done them year after year after year. One of them, this will be like my 9th year that I'm doing an event. So that's a great way to do fundraisers. Street fairs, I know Huntington Beach has street fairs up in the South Bay area. I'm in Redondo Beach area in California. We have a lot of festivals, especially in the spring and the summertime. You can check with schools, churches, any type of thing like that that have boutiques. You can get booths and sell there as well and offer, the business opportunity as well as the jewelry. So great question. And then, Joan already was answering Nikki's question. There, she was jumping up on me already. Let's see, who sends us all the flyers? So corporate office does send all the flyers out. Everything comes out a few days before the end of the month so that you know what the next month's specials are going to be ahead of time. And it's usually around, 3 or 4 days before the month end. We also have flash sales that start usually anywhere from the 1st through the 5th, where we'll have an item or two that are on sale, and they'll be 50% off, 75% off sometimes. The flash sales change up every single month, and those I really don't know what they're going to be until they happen, because there's someone else at the corporate office that chooses those items and then boom, they go out. So with flash sales, it's a great way to kick off your month and, share that with your customers. The beauty of it is Takara will be sending out that flash sale to all your customers, and you will get a copy too in your email, and then that'll give you a chance to reach out to those customers as well and say, hey, I'm not sure if you saw the flash sale. I thought maybe this might be of interest to you, or you made a comment that you liked this particular piece and now it's on sale. Let me know if I can grab that up for you. So it's a great way to boost your sales by having those flash sales each and every month. Michelle says, so your totals accumulate all month. So if you had an 808 times 100, then it's a cumulative show. Basically, yeah, it's what your total sales are for the month. So if you have an $800 show, great, you're going to make your 25% commission. But let's say you do that the 10th of the month, and then by the end of the month, you've put in, enough to have $1,600 in sales. So that means now that you're past the 1,200 mark, so you're getting yourself an extra 5% bonus. So instead of making 25%, you'll be at 30% commission, and it's cumulative. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh, there's just Nikki saying, love you, Joan. And what else? Oh, Joan's answering all the questions for me. I just don't even need to do it. Let's see. Paula says, does the product have any wear and tear, like being at the beach, possibly fading or creating green tarnish around it? Some products purchased in coastal areas come in special bags to prevent tarnish. Paula, the beauty about our jewelry, because in my past life I sold a line, which I loved, it did not have the rhodium coating on it, so it would tarnish, especially with the humidity in the air, and so it would come in bags with a little tarnish strip on it, and then periodically we'd have to take our polishing cloths and clean it, to get all the oxidation off from the air. With our jewelry, because it's coated in the rhodium coating, that does prevent tarnishing, and like I mentioned, helps with dents and scratches. So I live in Redondo Beach, about a half mile from the ocean, and I leave a lot of my stuff out on a board hanging in my office, and it can be there a week or two before I have to use it again, and I don't have to polish it. It has no turning on it, and it doesn't turn green because we are 0.925 sterling silver, and so you don't get that greenish tarnishing effect that's usually from plated items or items that don't have the rhodium coating on them. And then of course our stainless steel line, hypoallergenic, does not tarnish, does not turn. It's an amazing product that complements sterling silver. So hopefully that helps you. There's Joan answering questions again. Awesome. Let's see. Paula, I think it's manufactured defects only. You don't have to worry about that because if something happened to it where it did do a strange color or a turn, which I've never had that happen, they would definitely look at that as a manufacturer defect, so that would be covered. Okay, and let's see. Suzanne says, have been wearing my silver for 5 years. I have very limited wear on my ring, not recommended to wear in sulfur pools. Yes, basically you want to be careful where you're wearing your jewelry at, any type of jewelry. In chlorine, sulfur, you don't want to be spraying hairspray all over it, perfumes and things like that. Not that it's going to do anything to it right away, but it just helps protect it. So if you by chance got perfume on it or hairspray or whatever, after the evening's done or you've gotten home, just buff it off with your cloth, maybe rinse it in some cool water or some more, little lukewarm water, and then dry it, just to get the chemicals off. But it's not like it's going to turn it and make it, look bad. It's just a way to protect it. And let's see. Kelly says, I wonder where the products are made. They're made in several different areas. We've got some product that's made in the Canadian area. I know that he's got some in China. I know there's some in other Asian type communities. So I think he's in 3 or 4 countries, and part of it is in Canada as well. And then he is spreading out to go even farther. We do have some of our Italian or some of our silver made in Italy. So we have some Italy pieces as well. So a little bit of everything in about 4 or 5 countries. And let's see. It says, yes, she did. Where is the hot new tab? I'm not sure what that means. Suzanne says, Kelly, our silver chains come from our manufacturing plant. Thank you, Suzanne. So you guys are already ahead of the game. I don't even need to be doing this, right? All right. Oh, we've got it in Thailand too, so thank you, Suzanne. And let's see. It's true. I'm just flipping through down here. We also have jewelers in Montreal. Yes, thank you. And yes, I love that it doesn't tarnish either. No, we do not have any sweatshops. We have no child labor, anything like that. We adhere to very high standards on how our jewelry is made and where it's made and by who. And I think we covered everything. So that being said, I know we've taken a little bit longer of a time. I appreciate all your patience with our crazy go-to meeting. And again, when I do this next week, or in 2 weeks actually, I will be doing it through my Zoom account, which seems to work so much better, and I don't have problems with that. So I want to tell everyone thank you so much for being involved on the call. This is recorded. It's going to be put into the back office. Again, any further questions you may have, make sure that you go to your upline leader who invited you to this call. They will walk you through anything or any questions that you have them go over the Fast Start program with you again, and talk to you about the sponsor checklist so you know exactly what you should be doing as you're waiting for your kit to arrive and then preparing for your launch show. We are very excited to have you a part of our team. We're excited for you to grow this amazing business across the United States for us and with us. And so go out, share, and most of all, have fun with it because it truly is an amazing business. I've been in 14 years and love every minute of it, and I can't wait to get to your area where you're at and hopefully do a training for you and help you do Meet to Cara so that you can bring more people in and share the good news. Thanks again, guys. I appreciate you being on the call. Everyone have a great night.
And